Nowadays, life is intertwined with technology. Let's figure it out. Welcome to Life, Tech, and Sundry. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Greetings! This is Marcos, and tonight I'm going solo on the road with two great and legendary friends, Richard and Mike. Please introduce yourselves. Richard.
Hi, I'm Richard. You can call me Richie.
As I do.
As he does. I enjoy drawing and playing games and watching anime, of course.
And food.
I do like food. I was just eating. In fact, we were delayed by like 15 minutes because I couldn't stop eating.
I was whipping him into shape and he said no.
I whip refusing. I needed more whips and more food.
And of course, last but not least, Mike.
Konnichiwa, minasan.
No. I had to.
That's my entire intro. It's just in Japanese. I ran out of Japanese words of what to say.
That's okay. So, let's begin. There's low key and high key and a list of things.
Loki's from Thor.
Yeah, right. A list of things that I found provocative. And I felt like you, the listener, and of course Richard and Mike should, commentate alongside with myself.
I find your voice provocative. I could hear it all night long.
Thank you.
In fact, all the viewers should also hear your voice all night long and during the day. You should just hear his voice whenever you can. Listen to the rest of his podcast. It's great.
Oh, sounds like an ASMR challenge right about now.
No. Be gone, demons. No.
I guess this podcast is now going to be about ASMR.
No.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
No.
And you will fall into a false sense of security as you fall asleep.
Wait, false?
As you fall asleep.
But why false? It should just be a sense of security.
It's a false sense of security because you don't know when you're falling asleep whether you dream about Marcos or the podcast. Or it could be about both.
It's a false sense of security because if you ever, and I hope none of you have ever fallen asleep to Mike's voice. If you ever fall asleep to Mike's voice, no matter where you are, when you wake up, you'll see the gleam of his glasses as he hovers over you.
And he says,
Ara, ara.
Ara, ara.
And Rich is right next to him.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
No, you just hear him sipping on his tea. Just every few minutes.
Nice! That's me just saying nice in the background. And then maybe someone else saying,
Oh my god!
That's what the person who fell asleep waking up to all this shenanigans would say.
No. In that order.
Hello everyone, welcome to my new Christian Minecraft server after you just heard that oof.
No more. Please, no more.
You can whip me all you want, but it's not going to stop me.
No.
Yeah, let him take my whips. I don't need any more. You've left some of these cars and lashes on me.
Sorry.
You guys need to take your meds and you need to go to repent for your sins in that order.
Sorry, I just saw someone post this on Facebook just saying the caption was, did my Uber driver just threaten to kill me? And underneath it says, be prepared to meet Jesus outside.
Yes.
Just imagine, it's like you're waiting for your Uber driver, and then when they get there, they're waiting for you, and you take so long to get out. They're like, "All right, you're about to meet Jesus," and they're like ready to beat you up.
The first thing the Uber driver says when you get into the car, "I'm about to put some Jesus inside of you."
Giggity. Giggity.
Have
giggity.
you experienced? Have you ever experienced an Uber car get yeeted?
No.
Because that's how you're about to see Jesus.
I feel like getting in a car accident inside any, like, whether it's Uber or a taxi or Lyft, any taxi-ish service, I feel like that's the worst. Because
How about getting pulled over while you're riding in an Uber?
do you have to pay for the ticket, or do they
No.
pay? They pay, right?
I've got pulled over twice in an Uber.
How did you get pulled over twice?
And I wasn't the one breaking the law. It was the driver.
It's always on the driver. It's never really the passengers, unless the passengers are doing something illegal. But of course, I don't practice law, so I don't know fully.
You know what?
I said I don't practice law, so I don't know fully.
Oh. Well, I don't know fully either, so.
Well, actually, no. It still falls on the driver because the driver's the one who's responsible for the passengers.
Well, Marcos is the one that got pulled over twice.
No, I mean,
did you have
I
any
was
idea
in
what
the
happened?
car when the car got pulled over, when the driver got pulled over.
Yeah, did he have to pay for the ticket?
No ticket, apparently. I don't know how he didn't get ticketed. Well, the first one, he didn't get ticketed. It wasn't the same driver on both times. It was two different individuals. One was an SUV, and I think he pulled, going into White Plains, he under the bridge, he passed the red light turning right into where the post office is, towards Fisher. No, what's the name of that? Where
Yeah, that's Fisher.
yeah,
That's
that, towards Fisher. He turning right, entering White Plains under the train station bridge.
Yeah.
And I just hear the lights. I'm like, oh no!
You hear the lights.
I hear the sirens.
You see the sirens.
I hear the sirens. I hear the sounds. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop! Pull over that ass too fat. Whoop whoop! Pull over that ass too fat. Whoop whoop! Pull over that ass too fat.
And
Is what I sing whenever I go. Whenever I see Marcos drive by.
I met like when you guys saw my doppelganger allegedly.
Oh, we did see that. That was some time ago, though.
I do not remember that, but I do remember us talking about that.
It was in your convertible.
Oh, right.
Mike,
Yes,
Wait,
yes,
you
yes.
have a convertible now?
Oh wait, did I spoil that? You haven't told him yet, have you?
No. I
Damn.
always try to wait till like I pull up in person.
I imagine I remember we met in Best Buy. I imagine him pull up on his convertible like A. He does the whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Get in.
He's such a good friend, Mike. We were actually driving in his convertible. I think it was a Joyride or something.
Top
And-
down.
Yeah, top down.
Topless.
Yeah, I wish. This was like, I think after the initial restrictions for COVID got lifted. So it was warm and like we were driving and we drive by this really hot girl, and I'm like, fan man, she was looking at the car, she was looking at you. Definitely could have just pulled me over and like said leave, and I would have listened. and you
would have
Mike is
complied.
such a good friend. Yeah, I would have complied. Mike is such a good friend. He's like, no, I can't do that to you. But this hot girl was definitely looking
Imagine-
at Mike.
Mike pushes up his glasses as they reflect light.
And then it just blinds her by accident.
And then she looks back again in your no, not Luigi, Waluigi costume. Yeah.
If we have time at any point, we should definitely tell about Mike's ventures as Waluigi and all the crazy things
What?
that's happened.
Oh my gosh.
The crazy things that have happened to Mike since he cosplays Waluigi. He looks just like him.
Oh.
The amount of stories that I have as Waluigi probably goes up there in like the terms of like, these sound like drunk adventures, but they're not.
The thing is, you're sober. You're just unmedicated.
Sure. I am sober the entire time because I don't drink, but I don't.
You
Dude.
drink water
Yes.
and juices.
Oh my God. What the heck's happening out there?
And the firefighters?
Yeah. They're actually outside a building somewhere over there.
You see the
Oh,
siren. You see the
Obviously a
sirens.
fire.
You see the sirens. They're gonna tell you to pull over, Mike.
Oh, there's a 7th fire truck.
Or would you be willing to report to us live?
Okay, let's see. I'll do an ASMR version. So there appears to be 7 fire trucks located over by the bike store. And there's a cop that's blocking the road. As you can see, the lights are blinking red. As the 7th fire truck pulls,
Excuse me, as you
rounds
can
right on the
hear,
corner.
the lights are blinking red.
As you can see,
On
the
this
lights are
podcast,
blinking
we
red.
hear the lights.
As you can see, the lights are blinking red.
My statement.
Obviously, this is why you need glasses. You don't see lights, you hear them.
I stand
No.
my
Do you
statement.
taste the lights? Can you not taste lights?
You're like, I stand my statement.
I stand by what I said.
Sure, if there's like a flash in front of it.
Giggity.
As you can smell, the lights are blinking red.
Ow. That whip was too strong. I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. You can hurt me more. You can hurt me all you want. Ah.
But yeah, so we're gonna go in with some stuff. Number 1. Intelligent life really can't exist anywhere else. Full stop. That's the title. Start quote. Open quote. In newly published research from Oxford University's Future of Humanity Institute, scientists study the likelihood of key times for evolution of life on Earth and conclude that it would be virtually impossible for that life to evolve the same way somewhere else. Full stop. Close quotations. And now this is my thought. In other words, there was a study, and in this study, it was concluded that human life evolution should mathematically be impossible. Fermi's paradox. Curse your sensibility.
Curses.
I curse thee.
I curse the.
Yes.
Sorry, that was a joy. That was going to be a JoJo reference that I realized. No, maybe I shouldn't say that on here.
One more thing.
One more thing, Jackie.
Hiya, Jackie.
Magic must defeat magic. Anyway, back to the topic.
So I feel like that was too egotistical on the science. Like, life finds a way, right? Like in Jurassic Park.
Mhm.
I believe so.
But that's
Yeah.
a movie, so.
I feel like it's less egotistical, just more like them saying, I guess because they're like trying to define like the possibility of humans themselves existing. Like intelligent life can still exist somewhere else. It's just not in the shape of like us type of humans with like, the 5 fingers, 5 toes, 2 arms, 2 legs, eyes, that kind of thing.
Look at the Claxosaurs from Darling in the Franks. Claxosapien.
Yeah, that could be, they would have a different
from
definition.
critically acclaimed show, Honey and the French.
So I think
Yeah.
it's just less egotistical, more just like them saying like intelligent life still exists, just possibly just not in the shape of like in us. Like there wouldn't be another us. It'd just be a different type of life form.
True. Like, that, I don't know if you guys have seen the most recent, not the most recent, the second most recent Jurassic Park movie, where there's that big mosasaur that's like a whale shark.
Yeah.
I haven't seen, there hasn't been a whale shark.
The whale shark eats the
shark.
the lady that was
Yes.
supposed to be taking care of the kids.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm trying to say, like, good luck having that around in the ocean nowadays. Good thing, nowadays, good thing it's not around, but at the same time, for the planet, it's a loss.
Mhm.
Humans didn't become whales. Whales didn't become humans. It's just, I feel like it's just a clickbait, if you will.
Like of the article?
Yes, a marketing scheme.
I don't know if I would call it that. I definitely do think that
Wording is key, though. That's what I'm trying to say. It's saying, it's basically impossible for other races or other life forms to be exactly like humans.
I mean,
yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't really want that though.
I want my cat girls. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't want there like an alien life form that we find to be exactly just like humans, like in terms of
what other girls?
The genetic composition. I think that'd be boring. It's like you said, I would want cat girls instead.
What other cat girls?
Girl cats?
No, cat girls. Girl cats? It'd be more appropriate girl cats, right?
I mean, there could possibly, like, somewhere out there, there could be, like, humanoid animals
Fox
kind of
girls.
things.
Yeah, I think if you're reading it the way that you're reading it, Marcos, I also agree that it's a little arrogant to think that there isn't any other intelligent life in the universe.
It's about perspective.
Yeah. But I also think it would be really
sad.
Not sad. It would just be a shame if when we do find other intelligent life in the universe that their like genetic buildup is exactly the same as humans.
I mean, at least somewhat, similar. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me. It would surprise me more that it's closer to humans than that completely being something else. I don't know. I can't even imagine it. And that's
like I want to find some squid people.
You want to find squid girls? You mean?
Yeah. Well,
like I think like the idea would be like if more life forms would be born, they would be considered like carbon based, wouldn't they?
That's
because that's what our
yes.
Isn't that like what our genetic, like all of us are made of? Our genetic composition.
All life form or specifically human?
I think. Well, let's just say all life forms on Earth for now.
Yes.
And like those that have existed before us, like the dinosaurs and such, we're all considered carbon based, aren't we?
Now, my next question.
I don't know enough about that to say yes or no to that.
That's a good question, And now my next question would be, or observation, conjecture, if you will, would be that is carbon the most abundant element on this planet? If that's what chose to be used as our main base for the life forms.
Should I ask Google Coon to
let's see, you ask her and I'll ask her on my side.
Okay.
Hey Google, is carbon the most common element on Earth? Hey Google, is carbon the most common element on Earth?
On the website thoughtco.com, they say, carbon is the second most abundant element, making up 18% of the body.
Oxygen is the most abundant.
On the body, but I'm saying the planet itself.
Let's see. So,
or Earth Chan.
What I'm getting from
I think it's aluminum.
Google Sun is that question: what is the most abundant element on Earth?
Yeah.
Answer: oxygen, which is composed about 49.5% of the total mass of the Earth's crust, water, and atmosphere, according to the textbook's Modern Chemistry. Silicon is second at 28%. Aluminum is a distant third at only 8%.
Okay.
That's like different from what your Google just told you.
Yeah,
it's like we have different Googles
from the human body. The human, compared to the Earth.
Oh yeah, we did ask completely different questions.
Oh, apparently I got something else because I asked, what is the most common element in living things? It tells me carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen are the most important elements. Carbon is the most abundant element in living matter.
There you go. So we are carbon-based.
Yeah, I mean,
life forms.
And everything that we can observe is living. I mean, not everything, but the majority that science, the biology observes is living matter, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't be weird, or it wouldn't be out of line for me to say that everything that has been observed in biology has been carbon based. The majority, not everything, the majority.
Yeah, because there's still a lot that can be different.
Yes.
So there is a chance that other life forms that exist in other worlds are most likely also based on carbon, if our understanding of nature still is very similar, doesn't change much.
Yeah.
Unless we learn something new.
Hold up for those cat girls and fox girls.
It's the dream.
And
It's the dream.
girls, you know. Oh, I don't know if you heard one of the last episodes of Richard, but we were talking about the Voyager satellites.
Oh yeah, he got a servant in fate.
Basically, right? But yeah, no, it turns out that they got pretty far away from the solar system.
Yes.
And they confirmed that there's like a plasma bubble around the entire solar system.
Oh, I think Mike was telling me about that off the podcast, and I kept making a joke about like whatever it's called. I kept saying the mighty something something, the powerhouse of the universe, like the mighty mitochondria.
You're thinking of something else.
Flash, wow, the powerhouse of the universe.
Actually, I think it's actually related to a topic we're about to talk about later tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Go for it.
A little hint. It has something to do with the engine.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
okay.
read it, Mike. It sounds good. Okay, go for it.
No, I'm gonna wait because we're gonna get to that later.
You sure?
I don't know. Are we okay with skipping around, or do we just go by how it goes?
I think it's a good transition. What do you think, Marcos?
It's a good transition. Yeah.
Okay.
What
Let's see,
number?
where is it?
Okay.
It is number 5.
Numero 5. Now go for it.
Okay.
Alright.
For the first time, scientists detect the ghostly signal that reveals the engine of the universe.
What?
According to the article, neutrinos from a long theorized nuclear fission reaction in the sun have been definitely observed, confirming the process that powers most stars.
Chugga chugga choo choo.
Science
Chugga chugga
keeps
chugga choo
getting
choo. Chugga
better
chugga chugga
and
choo choo.
better. But will it ever end?
Hopefully not.
The knowledge available to us, humanity. So basically, is that humans being humans, curious, not if we could do it or should we do it. It's just that we can do it.
Oh, can do what exactly?
Explore.
Like discover more?
Yes, not like putting a flag on it or saying, "Do you have a flag?" No. So then I will own you. That kind of thing. No, I'm just saying being curious.
I think humans. I think there's always been like a saying, human curiosity is always expansive or something along those lines. Like it's just like there's always going to be someone curious about how things work.
And the
And
more
that's
we
always
know,
like in
the
our
more
nature.
we want to know.
Yeah.
The more you know, the more you want to know.
Yeah. Because even though you think you know everything, there's still more you want to know.
I don't want to know how much more whips you can give me, please.
Keep it
I know.
going. Hold on. We're not gonna turn this into a different kind of podcast. That's after dark.
But it's only morning.
He was about to say no. I didn't let him.
No, I was trying to think of something else, but I couldn't think of a good one. That's for after dark.
But it's only morning.
But yeah, so imagine. As human race, I'm not going to involve myself because I don't think I'm that. Eventually, everyone has the potential to be that smart. It's just dedication. It's to go even further beyond. But it's just right now, like there's a bunch of levels, right, for human expansion or a push. One is curiosity, right? Another one is what profit or what you can get. What incentivizes profit for a lot of people? Comfort, right? You want to live more comfortably, lavishly, and more I wouldn't say empower. What's the word? Empowered. How about that? Empowered. AKA with a commonly agreed units of value. In other words, money or knowledge. And humans will always want to have more knowledge, more power, more money, right? And for good or for worse, that's the main reasons how humanity has expanded. And the way that humans are right now, we're never going to stop. We're like the flood. I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
The thing on the back of Mario's back?
Oh my gosh.
I know you were saying for Halo.
He's the
I just wanted to be dumb.
No, it's okay.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
And now we're demonetized by Nintendo.
just because of that.
Woohoo! Yeah.
I feel like it would have been demonetized by everything else.
Do, 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 do.
So I just want to see if we could go a bit more into like what exactly do they mean by the engine of the universe? Like, what does that mean for us? What does that mean for science and our knowledge?
Knowledge.
Maybe it means it brings us closer to I forget what the tiers are for civilization, but it brings us closer to the tier where the civilization has harnessed the power of their local star.
And Taco Bell.
And Taco Bell.
So wait, there's tiers?
Yeah, it's I forget what it's called. Let me look it up right now.
It's like I think I know what you're talking about. It's like how they set up like where civilization is in terms of science and knowledge.
Isn't that a video game?
That too. But I think I do remember what Richard is talking about.
Tier 1 is like, I think the highest. Tier 2, tier 3. I think we're like tier 3 or 4, right? There was somebody, a mathematician that made that. Yeah. It rings a Taco Bell.
Kardashev scale. That's what it is.
Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. How dare you?
Let's
Okay,
see.
so
Yes.
real quick,
Yes.
this is from Wikipedia.
Yes.
I'm so sorry for the source. The Carter's
The scale.
The C scale.
The C scale.
the Kim Kardashian scale.
The C scale. The C scale.
is a method of measuring civilization's level of technological advancement based on the amount of energy they are able to use. So a type 1 civilization is called a planetary civilization. They can use and store all the energy available on its planet. A type 2 civilization, also called a stellar civilization, can use and control energy on the scale of its planetary system. So that's the one that I was talking about, where they harness the power of their sun. Mm-hmm. And then a type 3 civilization, also called a galactic civilization, can control energy at the scale of its entire host galaxy.
Okay, so there's nothing like that here.
Yeah.
Hopefully that we can.
At least not yet.
But there's something with the level 2 though that rings a bell with the plasma sphere. Know what I'm trying to say?
A Dyson sphere. That's what it is. A Dyson sphere.
Oh, Dyson sphere.
Yeah.
No, that's a vacuum.
What?
God damn it.
No. The thing that collects the Tebbicusters at the end of the Teletubbies is a vacuum.
Gosh darn it. That was a kind of left field, and I like it. I like it. I approve. Don't do that again.
You approve.
Don't do that again.
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
That tells me I need to do it again.
Don't talk back.
How dare you? Just because you're the one who can control all the sound effects.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said you can't say what I can. You know what I said.
Yeah, he can edit you out later, so you say yes to everything.
Oh no. Okay. So yeah, that plasma sphere, like my younger brother, my smallest brother was saying, or little broski said that I thought about it as a bubble shield, like in Halo, right? I keep relating things to Halo. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm going to cut you off real quick, but a Dyson sphere is that the mega structure that essentially harvests energy from the sun.
And
A theoretical mega structure.
to elaborate with your Dyson sphere explanation,
Uh-huh.
and this one that they've observed right now with the Voyager satellites is that this plasma sphere or sphere, it's not
Uh-huh.
a perfect circle, it's a sphere,
Uh-huh.
is at a rhythm of the sun. Like they noticed every 11 years the sun goes up and down in power output, meaning also that the power output or the circumference of this plasma sphere also changes, and it's at a rotation. It's in a specific rotation compared to the arm that the solar system is on the galaxy. They noticed that the plasma sphere is rotating and blinking, like in and out, like una luciérnaga. How do you call that in English? A firefly. A firefly.
Yeah, a firefly.
Fire flash?
Firefly.
No, a firefly.
Oh, firefly.
Like
You
how
know,
it's blinking
hit
in.
TV series Firefly
Yeah.
that ended
Like-
with hit
With one season?
And the
movie Serenity.
You didn't see the movie, did you?
I haven't seen either, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. But yeah, and what my younger brother was saying is that what if it's not to protect us and it's to contain us, like a baby pin, like a baby barrier, like, oh, you can't get out of here,
I really hope that's the case. I really hope humans are just
being imprisoned.
not imprisoned. They're being observed as a science experiment by some
Cat girls,
some cat girls,
fox girls.
some advanced cat girls are like these primitive humans.
So I guess the
Can't
question is:
even-
Are we winning? Are we winning the experiment, or are we losing the experiment?
I mean, in perspective of every single thing that's been alive on this planet, 2% is left, and we're the top thing on that 2%. I'd say we're winning, I guess.
I think that's a loss. I'm pretty sure we were supposed to preserve everything that was alive, right?
Who we weren't told the rules. Tell that to the piranhas.
Well, you should know the rules, and so do I.
Tell that to the cougars.
We're no strangers to love.
Thank you.
Tell that to the wolves. Well, I guess we did make friends with the wolves, right? Now they're dogs.
Yeah. Soon we'll get dog girls.
But you know what's another interesting thing about the Voyagers?
Yes? No.
Yeah.
What?
They found a small surprise in interstellar space.
What is it? Let's see.
The
Proceed.
spacecraft are still feeling the sun billions of miles from home.
Okay.
That's topic number 9.
Yay.
Segue.
Segway. Don't interrupt me again.
Never. You can't stop me.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't
Can't
stop.
stop, won't stop, can't stop, won't stop.
First off, I'm not a rapper. So stop rapping at me.
Second off,
But yeah. So okay. Now that one, I felt like it connected to it, but I don't get it. Please explain.
I think it's saying that the sun reaches out a lot further from where we initially thought. Like, you know how planets, as further away as you get from the sun, it starts getting colder because, you can't technically feel the heat, so it doesn't warm it up, which is why the whole Uranus, Saturn are really cold planets.
Yes.
Along with Neptune. So they assume that the light reaches but not the warmth. But then to find out the Voyagers that are way past all those planets are still feeling something from the sun, then that means that the sun technically has a wider range than we initially thought.
Cool.
That's crazy. And cool at the same time. But so did you do research that technically the Voyagers do have a reactor?
Do they?
A little bit. They have their own nuclear reactor, right?
Yeah,
That's powering them?
you were saying that I was wrong. Not that I was wrong. I wasn't explaining it properly, and I don't like being wrong. As Rich is like, oh, I'm just gonna open my bag and listen to this. It's like a novella.
What did I say you were wrong?
Nah.
I think I was just trying to segue into the next topic.
I know. I'm just joshing.
How dare you call me you? How dare you make me call you a liar? I wouldn't call you a liar.
Not on your face. Not at your face. Yes. Weep.
Someone telling truths here?
Not on my podcast.
Silence. But yeah. But I like it. I like that idea that it's a big universe, but at the same time we're still discovering new things as farther away as things that we send. And those things have our address. Well, do they still? Because our solar system is moving and the galaxy is moving. So whatever finds it will not find it on the same place. So all those
I'm sure whatever finds it will also have the know-how and knowledge that we're moving and they're moving.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
See, if we know it, they definitely know it. Find us, cat girls. Find us. You know what would suck? If the cat girls are the super conquerors, like the back in the day Mongols, or let's go
I
with
mean,
Mongols.
like the colonizers.
Yeah.
Or were they pillaged the women and raped the fields?
Yes. You think you're funny?
Yeah, I'm a funny man.
Silence.
Ah, you just whipped Richard twice, 3 times now, 4 times.
Imagine you
Go
do
back
that.
to listening to your lights, old man.
Imagine though you do that. You're like, give me your best shot, and you put Richard. Is that all you got? Give me more.
I was like, stop it! He's whipping me.
Richard's on the floor quivering, and you're like, I will never give up.
No, papa. Quiero más, papa.
And Richard's like that, like on the floor shaking, like, yes. But not for the pain reasons.
That goes into our next topic. How many whips can Richard take?
Let's find out.
To the center
One.
of his Tootsie Pop.
2.
Look at laughter.
That sounded so wrong. 3.
But it felt so right.
Nice!
Like,
I think it's really comforting to know that essentially our life giver, the sun, can reach much further than we thought.
You know what the sun says?
Sun says nothing.
I will be the one to decide.
That's what it says. Silent, yes.
Okay, maybe we should segue into the next topic.
Full counter!
Okay, I guess we're not. Well, let's just stay on the same topic.
Don't tell me what to do!
Listen, Mr. Popo, we have a schedule to keep, okay?
Who decided that?
You did, Mr.
decided
Popo.
that.
What are you talking about?
God damn it, Popo.
We're
Mr.
talking
Popo, this
about
isn't another one of
itinerary.
your LSD adventures.
Itinerary.
This is Happy the Cat sing. I sing.
That was a seagull.
Mine?
No.
That's a really weird seagull.
So real quick, is that
Yeah.
soundboard clip saying nut or mine?
Nut.
It's saying nut, right?
Yes.
Nut.
Nut.
Okay. Weird, bro.
Okay, let's go on to the next topic. Let's keep it space themed for now since
Yes.
we're still on topic of space. So now the next question.
Wait, before we go to the next topic, I just
No.
want to say
Challenging me?
a little bit. I just want to say this is on the more like far-fetched side, but
I'm not a
I'm
dog.
imagining. Yeah,
That's a Pokemon.
I'll Pokemon.
Silence.
I'm imagining
Uh-oh.
like a solar sail. Oh, they're coming for you. They know you did.
They'll never catch me alive.
FBI, open up!
Anyway, you were saying?
Yes. Yes. They can hold.
I mean, they've had a pretty good track record of not catching people alive, you know?
They catch him dead.
You were saying about?
It's just funny imagining like a solar sail. Do you guys remember the movie Treasure Planet, the Disney one?
Yes, but
No,
you know
I
that
never
they
saw it.
didn't use oxygen, right? They needed air. It was literally the ship, like you're saying, with no oxygen production, just transport. I like it. It was a cartoon, of course.
Yeah. I just think it'd be funny, like imagining like a surfer bro astronaut being like, "Oh, totally tubular dude. We can catch this solar wave a lot further than we thought, bruh."
Go down to the beach and catch some waves.
Some solar waves.
Yeah.
They go further than Pluto.
Yeah. And then you know what incentivized them to go further beyond, right? Or to find that, treasure planet? Money.
There's greed.
Yes, money.
No, greed.
One of the main human parameters for expansion, for growth, for survival.
Yes.
So let's make sure that we're all on the same page here. Humans always first things first is to find their security, right?
First thing first, I'm the illest Selena murder Venus. Something.
Their self-preservation, right? Yay or nay?
I guess I want to live. I don't know. That's questionable at best.
Okay. You live a full happy life. You live until you're 100.
Wow, you're
or
assuming
you
I'm
have
going to make it
5
past
minutes
20?
with a harem of cat girls and fox girls. Like
I'll take
3
the 5
fox
minutes.
girls, 3 cat girls, and 3 whatever the rest to make
Well,
12.
no wonder you only have 5 minutes with all those foxes and cats. Those are predators, bro. They're going to eat you up after they finish up you.
Basically, that's why you have 5 minutes. You live.
Yeah, I'll take the 5 minutes.
300 seconds.
Yeah.
What about you, Mike?
Wait, what was the question again?
You live up to 120. Pass away on your bed with money and everything, and a nice fat check, what are you gonna do
with that check? You're dying.
You get to spend all that check throughout your life and get to live up to 120, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you pay for everything. Like, a lot of people are worried about where they're gonna get buried and all those things. You managed to, whatever money moves you did, managed to live up to 120 and are able to pay for your burial, right? That's what a lot of people are worried about. You have that, or you get none of that. 5 minutes with a 12 harem group of cat girls, fox girls, what else? Dog girls, all the different kind of girls. 12 only.
Only 12? That seems like not enough.
5 minutes, and then you die.
Probably 120 then.
Elf girls. What else? All the girls from Monster Musume.
I would think I would choose 120
You know what?
option.
I think I'm backing up now. Now that you
You're
mentioned
like
that.
slowly backing away.
Because if you only have like a few minutes for like, and then you immediately
No, I just don't
die.
like the Spider Girl from Monster Musume.
What about the slime girl? Or the agent girl.
I think that's too into the territory of a furry that I'm not quite yet.
No, the FBI or whatever, the government lady.
I don't remember.
The one with
Actually,
the
I watched
sunglasses,
Monster
the Japanese one. The human lady.
There's humans in that show.
There was
besides
one
the
human
dude?
girl that was along with the main character guy. The one
I
that
didn't
would
watch
call
that
him
show.
Darling. Or no. Yeah, Darling, I think. Besides the snake girl.
Oh yeah, just like critically acclaimed show, Honey and the French.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I digress. So 5 minutes, you this is like off shooting from the hip.
Look, man. I mean, look, Mike. You might have a complete life after that, but like when we meet up in the afterlife, I'll be like, you didn't get any cat girls, and I'll be the real victor there.
I'll be like, I'm okay with that.
No cat girls, no fox girls, no elf girls, no Lamia girls.
I think I'll back up. Allow me.
I'm backing up now.
I would say no because I mean that I still have like plenty of chances, like a bunch of other. Oh God, I don't know what I'm about to say.
That's okay. I'll put an explicit tag on this.
You could just bleep him. I think that'd be funnier.
I just bleeped the whole thing. Beep, beep,
It's just
beep.
it's like a whole 2 minutes and just like just a long beep. And it's like, what the heck is happening?
You only
you're
bleep
thread,
the
I'm
explicit part, but you
And
don't
I'm
bleep like
oh my
the-
God.
And
Oh
then,
my God.
And then I would, and then he would, and that's how I would, and it would.
With a fiddle.
Oh my God. Ah. You savage.
And then you ask people to pay the 2 minute one, and it's like the $2 for the uncensored. And it's just, and then that's how I would play patty cake with this girl while doing jumping jacks, and then realize that I was actually playing a clarinet solo. But then at the end, I just grab this instrument and call it a fiddle.
Yeah. Oh, this is not going to be censored. It's going to be explicit.
That was I can say the F word. Friends.
Friends is something SpongeBob song.
Oh,
F is for
flying
friends who do
fudgicle
stuff
fudge sticks
together.
on a
F U
fedora.
is for you and me. And
Frenzy.
is for anywhere at any time at all. Now let's segue into the next topic.
Yes, please.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I guess you can say since the Voyagers have been out in space, there's probably something else they might have discovered out there, such as this. Researchers find evidence of lost planet in the solar system. Though researchers continue to hunt for the mysterious planet 9, experts have discovered evidence that another planet, residing beside Uranus and Saturn, escaped billions of
Between
years
them.
ago.
Yeah. Oh.
Is this Planet X?
It's planet triple X.
X gonna give it to you?
Yes.
Well, how can he if he's not here anymore? That planet Triple X is gone.
Yeah, it became Planet 1.5X.
That's planet Ara Ara now. Main export and import memes.
So I want to know why do they think that there was a planet between Uranus and Saturn? Is it because of the gravitation between those two planets?
Allegedly, this is me, off what I read, I think, and other stuff that I've seen besides that. They've been able to basically calculate and observe gravitational flows. You know how planets, large celestial bodies have like a trail like on water, but for gravity.
Yeah.
They've been able to have sensors and mathematically mathematically observe the wakes of gravity and time specifically with different satellites of this doesn't make any sense. Why are there wakes here when there hasn't been any record of a planet? And they've also been trying to prove that because of large celestial bodies in our solar system, aka our sun, the big one, why is it only rotating on one axis? Like all the planets that we see are rotating on one axis. Why isn't there anything rotating on another axis? Like there's nothing that proves that there is, but at the same time that there isn't. Except that there is a bunch of evidence that proves that there isn't other planets, but it's not 100% assured. Because it's space. And part of my language here, but shit's crazy out there.
Your language is not excused.
I'll take my whipping.
Cool. Let me have the handle.
One more, please.
Okay.
Another one for the road.
Cool.
I had to. I
think you're
dealt
beginning
them
to like
and I
it.
had to receive them as well.
Imagine you were going to whip yourself and then you just end up whipping Richard again.
Oh, that's me. But he's like quivering, like,
Quivering is such a weird word.
I don't know. You're creating this mythology about yourself, Richard, that you like whips? I think whips and chains excite you.
Look, man, I'm just telling everybody the lore. Everybody wants to know the lore.
Sticks and stones may break your bones, but whips and chains excite you.
No,
Okay,
they also
Rihanna, calm down.
His favorite attire is black
He's not
and
wrong.
leather.
I don't have any leather though. I'm too poor.
Pleather.
I don't like pleather because it smells bad.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm that poor that I don't even know those things.
Anyway, so those wakes that are on the planets,
hmm
could it not also be caused from like their moon? Well, actually, no.
No,
You can't prove the moons because the
Like
planets are attracting the moons.
yes,
Rogue asteroids or something.
that too. That's a good idea. That's a good observation. This goes back to the plasmasphere. They noticed that big boy plasmasphere outside is able to block 70% of incoming objects and radiation. 70%. And then we have big boy Saturn over here running the main blockers team for the US. I mean, for the planet Earth. That's a
Wait, so-
callback.
Big boy Saturn, ad block of the solar system.
Ad block, yes.
Wait, could it be possible then? In that case, I guess this is going a little bit off topic. Could that plasma sphere could it actually block radio waves?
Oh no.
Because could that actually be a reason as to why we can't get communication from maybe some other place?
Plasma is high temperature. How would a high temperature affect? Well, radiation I understand, but because it's radiation is high energy particles,
Right.
and high energy particles could be translated to heat, and plasma is high heat. So something with equal energy. This is me super conjecture here, but radio waves are also particles that are
Which are on a different frequency, right?
that are repetitive because they vibrate in different frequencies. Could that be translated to heat, kinetic energy?
Who knows? Or maybe it disperses, like as it vibrates through the plasma sphere, it disperses off into different directions.
It could be,
and it just gets lost in a sense.
It could be deformed, and the original thing could be lost, right?
I think it's even simpler than that, man. Radio waves are simply too slow to get anywhere that might receive them.
Well, there's that, but it's possible. Like I'm just saying, like what if they were just sent out like long ago?
They also deteriorate over
but
time.
That's because of gravity.
Yeah.
And what if it manages to escape our planet? It's still exposed to Earth. I mean, the sun on the other planets. You're right. You're right.
But yeah, simply they're too slow to reach anywhere.
Aren't they moving at the speed of light?
No, they're
not
moving a lot slower than that. The radio waves move really slow.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so when we're looking up at the starry night, right? At the stars.
Yep, and we're hearing the light from the stars.
What are we looking at?
We're basically looking at the past. That's the crazy thing.
A snapshot of that point in the past. Okay.
We're looking at the light that has traveled very far.
And it's hitting our eyes.
Over millions of years. So pretty much everything we look into space, we're looking at the past. We're not looking at what's happening now. We're looking at what's happening then.
Yeah.
So in a way, we're looking at the past.
And that could have been in the dinosaur era or before even Earth was Earth.
Yeah. So we could be looking at things that exist before we even existed as a galaxy.
That was mind-blowing.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, we technically have photos of the pillars of creation.
What about
we have photos of how
the houses, the Taurus, all those guys, what the zodiac calendar?
Give me this.
The astrology signs?
Yeah, those are snapshots technically, right? We just randomly made shapes out of them, but those are snapshots.
I'm not following your question.
Like,
Marcos.
Yeah.
You know how people made rules and connected the dots literally of twinkling stars.
Yeah. We get the fact. Like we get that you're talking about the astrology symbols.
But so those astrology symbols, the actual light points of light, aka stars or whatever they are, are things in the past that are never going. So, when the observer saw it, it stopped being that millions of years ago. Potentially,
we can calculate how
yes,
long ago it was.
we can. There's an
we just have to see how. No, we just have to see how far away the stars are. Like we just look up how far away the stars are.
But I'm trying to say it's crazy. So it's just crazy. The things that we try to make rules for of the actual physical thing stopped being thing before the human was a human.
I don't think any rules were made though. I don't think that the fact that we said those clusters of stars in the sky look like a horse, a bull, so it's going to be Taurus.
Yeah.
I don't think that affects the fact that just that the way that light travels.
No, I'm just saying how small humanity is compared to what has traveled immense light years to get to our eyes. It just makes me feel special.
You are special.
And
not to me.
Not to me.
What?
Oh, not to
I'm
me.
kidding.
Not to me. But to your eyes, man. Your eyes.
See with your special eyes.
Your brand.
My eyes.
But yeah, it's just mind-boggling, like how big the universe, and then considering the plasma sphere, and then our Earth radiation sphere, the magnetic sphere. How much of that could have gotten deformed throughout the years, or just getting through those two layers, the layers of defense?
Well, now excuse me for what I'm about to say.
Yes.
It's just a joke.
Yeah.
Well, it completely depends on how big your mom is.
I kind of wanted to make a joke earlier when Marco said celestial body. I was like, your mom's a celestial body.
That was okay. That's like the mini moon. That's why it's called a mini moon.
Are we going to the next topic?
Yes. This is a segue.
Oh my God, we're moving on to the next topic now.
Okay.
Richard, if you will.
I actually need to pull it up.
I'll pull you up.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Get up.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So, Mark was talking about the mini moon. Okay, here we go. So, new mini moon has been found around Earth. Here's what we know about Earth's new mini moon. For only the second time in history, astronomers have discovered a new natural origin mini moon orbiting the Earth. The mini moon, known as 2020 CD3, or CD3 for short, was first discovered by Kapper Wurzachos. That's not how you say his name.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
And Teddy Prunai.
Gesundheit again.
Thank you. Using data from the Catalina Sky survey, once CD3's orbit was determined by geocentric Queen's University Belfast postdoctoral research fellow Dr. Grigory Fedorets assembled a team of 23 astronomers worldwide to make careful observations on the object to determine its identity. Based on the team's finding, a paper was published in November 24, 2020 on the Astronomical Journal characterizing the mini-moon. And here's the thing. Could this actually be the moon that caused the legend of the moon's transformation? You know how people think that the moon is a chunk of Earth that was struck off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yeah.
There's
and could this mini moon be any danger to us because of its, what I would assume would be unknown current orbit?
Might as well could be an asteroid, right?
No, I think it'd be really cool if it was a mini moon.
Mini moon. There's moon coon and no moonshine and moon coon.
Well, that means
Call it Luna Dose.
Luna dos CD3.
electric boogaloo.
But yeah, no, I think it's really cool that there's that like the possibility of there being a second smaller moon, because that means that we as a civilization, when we finally go out into space to make space colonies, can save ourselves the trouble of bringing an asteroid from the asteroid belt as a mining asteroid.
When we have the Gundams out there, right?
Yeah, when we have the Gundams out there.
But you know what that also means?
What?
Because how we always believed that there was one moon that was causing the gravitation of the Earth along with the waves of the ocean. If there's a second mini moon out there that's also affecting the gravity of the Earth.
True.
I think it might be too small, though. Depending on the size of this of CD3, it might be too small to affect.
I mean, we don't know that yet until they confirm it. So
that's true.
This is just all probably just theory crafting. That if it does turn out that if it does turn out to like actually be partially affecting the Earth's like gravity, then that means the way how we recognize waves and everything would have to change.
Yes. Yeah.
That means there would be a lot of physics, like in terms of mathematical equations and all that would be changed. Because you wouldn't just be
Even
accounting for the
GPS.
gravity. Yeah. Holy Jesus, there goes our way of life.
I mean,
actually, probably wouldn't change that much.
For the better. For the better, it could improve.
They're probably more accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how thanks to trigonometry, what was the name of the guy that created trigonometry?
Trigonomer.
Merci, trigonomer.
Show minimum motto.
Silence you.
Sine, cosine, tangent.
Yeah, if we get more accurate readings, then we'll finally. Hold on. If we get more accurate readings, then we'll finally be able to pinpoint the location of your mom.
You know, she went to get some cigarettes and never came back, so I think it'll help.
Yeah.
No, I think you're thinking about your dad with that story.
No. He went for groceries. But yeah.
That was your doggy that never came back when you were 6 years old.
No.
I pinpointed his location. Apparently, he's under a car.
Dio was driving the car.
Yeah, I didn't say he was dead. He's just underneath the car taking a ride.
He must be right next to you.
Yeah.
He's underneath the truck.
That's what happened. He got road rollered.
But speaking of road rollers, this is a non sequitur, kind of a tangent.
It's a full tangent.
So they're working on the roads by the city center. And the other night I saw 3 road rollers in formation. There was a small one, a slightly bigger one, and an even bigger one. And I'm like, why do they have 3? They look like little Legos right now. Like that's the little brother, that's the medium brother, and that's the big brother.
Roller Kun, Roller Chan, and Roller Senpai. Sensei. Yeah.
Roller Sensei. Don't talk to me or my kids ever again.
It was literally that. It was funny.
Silence. Don't you dare disrespect the Road Roller family.
You should have taken a photo and captioned that.
I was driving by, so I didn't get a chance to get a good photo.
You should have stopped.
We just hear skirt, tick, and you drive away with the flash and everything.
Oh! You know what? I thought about something else.
Wait.
So with the moons and how they're changing gravity, it would also affect how astronauts are out there too.
Yes.
That does explain the gravity.
Yes.
Of your sins.
Yes.
But now that translates to that segues into our next topic.
My boy.
Astronauts experience these key changes in space that could impact their health, new research shows. As humans explore worlds beyond Earth on longer missions in the future, it's crucial to understand how our bodies may react to sustained lack of gravity and radiation exposure. Oh yeah, this is Marco's dream. He gets to analyze and use his engineering skills for the explanation of possible solutions as to how people can now survive around your mom's gravitational pull.
Silence.
Look, man, I know your mom's a MILF, but like,
silence.
You gotta stop letting everybody know my attraction to her.
It's worse than the moon. And the waves. Silence.
Man, you gotta stop whipping Richard, you know? I can do this all day.
Let's do this.
やれやれだぜ。
I could do this all day.
Like with Richard.
All right, now back to our family friendly content.
But yeah, I mean, personally, like for a while, I was thinking about that, like having first like that that plasma sphere, something like that, like to have it around the spaceship, because radiation is whack for biological life itself. It causes a lot of holes in the DNA. Let's just put it that way, and can cause
Whack.
Radiation
deformities.
poisoning?
Improvements.
Could be improvements, could be hindrances, could be death.
Ah, yes. I too like the fan force stick.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Death. The ultimate improvement.
But yeah, that's what I was thinking for a while, like creating a super strong electromagnetic field that can help block radiation. Could be radio waves emitted by the sun, planets, whatever you could think of, aka put it on the spaceship or put it on a spacesuit, like on the Mjolnir armor.
Like in Halo?
It's like you read my mind.
So I guess I just want to make this clear, just so that we're now like current technology of the ISS space station and the spacesuit. They
Yes.
don't have protection against at least some form of sun radiation, right?
It was because of them. No, correct. It was because they have mainly thermal and ballistic protection, and a little bit of radiation, but specifically on the eyes with the visors. But that was the only way that they can think of that became profitable on Earth was to create sunglasses, which basically with different materials, aka on theirs is gold, thin layers of gold, create small holes or within like like when you do the eye test and you see through those little holes, they just make it millions of times smaller and across so small, like how do you call mosquiteros, the ones that things that are on the windows?
Windshields? Wipers?
No, the things that
he's talking about the bug mesh.
the mesh. There you go.
The mesh on Windows.
Yes, that basically it's created by film, aka gold, a very thin film that doesn't block the incoming of light. It just disperses it a little bit more compared to not having an eye protection, like you having a visor on a hat, but it doesn't block it 100%. It just reduces it. It's a physical barrier that we have, that astronauts or engineers came up to block that kind of radiation on specifically your eyes that you're going to need to see. Not the whole body, just the eyes on the suit. So that's for that one. Now, how could we potentially block it without putting a visor or making your entire body a visor? My thought was to create a bubble shield for the spaceship, or a flexible, like
Exosuit.
exosphere body, like a suit, but it's an energy suit beside your on top of your normal suit, aka could block bullets like Mjolnir, or even camouflage it because it's blocking sunlight, make you like the Predator. Grrr, I can't do it. The purring.
The purging.
The purging. Yes. That's what, that's me without my meds, though, thinking about these things. You may ask me questions.
I think it'd be.
How about this question?
Yeah.
Having the best power armor suit and all those things.
Yeah.
Or having a wristband that can help you teleport anywhere and give you the protection, but not the strength of the power suit.
Wristband.
Wristband? You don't have to worry about a power source on either. And you can move just as freely as on the power suit versus the wristband.
Yeah, wristband. I think I'd have a wristband.
You'd bet like and go around like Goku and Team 4-Star.
Just popping around.
You just literally just popping.
Questions for later.
Yes. I'd also go for the wristband.
I think teleportation is just too useful a skill.
Salutations, Marcos here. This is a message to all the listeners out there. There are links in the show notes for our Twitter, email, and even show notes. Any questions or ideas for the podcast can be sent via these links. Now, back to our regularly scheduled podcast.
Yeah.
I'd be lazy with it. I'd be still laying down, pop. You can rotate yourself. Let's say in this situation, not only be on one axis, rotate yourself, teleport into the place you want to, standing.
Instead of jumping into bed, you would just teleport yourself into bed?
Yes, or teleport yourself to the bathroom as you're going to brush your teeth or into the shower.
Damn, if you got really good at it, you could like...
Teleport out of your clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Imagine you teleport yourself 5 inches just to teleport yourself outside of your clothes.
But then how do you teleport into your clothes then? Because you'd be able to teleport out, but you can't teleport into them, could you?
It's not a perfect system. You could probably have it pre-prepared, like the Iron Man suit when the latest Iron Man that he would have, like as he's walking, bless you, as he's walking off the stage or something like that, it's taking the suit off of him. Remember?
Yeah.
Like that. Maybe you'd have like on a coat hanger or something, like just enough space so that you can just fit your body, your chest.
You just teleport into the clothes hanger itself.
Yes.
So not only do you have a clothes on, but you also have a clothes hanger sticking out of your body.
Oh.
I hope that the teleportation then works in such a way that whatever you teleport into gets split in half.
So if you had the power to create the ultimate spaceship or a space colony, would you choose that or the ability to teleport anywhere and still be able to breathe wherever you go?
I would still be able to. I would still want to teleport everywhere.
I don't know if you guys saw Yu Yu Hakusho, the how the girls had their own planet basically in their spaceship that had a forest and everything, and it was a spaceship. Versus you having, let's say, a Silver Surfer kind of thing, but instead of surfing around in the universe, you teleport in Goku style anywhere and still be able to breathe. But it's just you lonely versus having an entire forest with you.
Nope, I would want to teleport still.
I'd have the spaceship because I feel like I'd be comfortable with Wi-Fi. Personally. Carry around an entire forest. Hey, Bambi, it's your day today. No, wait. Your mother, though. Bam!
I could get teleportation, so I can teleport inside your mom. Oh.
You slapped yourself?
No, that was a fist pump. Oh. That was like, the fist into the hand.
I know. Boom.
Look, Mike, I know you're a mama's boy, but there's no need to be born a second time.
Oh my God.
Like you could, G.
Who wants to get Taco Bell?
Okay. Next.
Yeah, I'd be down to talk about. It's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Actually, it's like 1 o'clock over here.
What? We live in the same time zone. How could we 1 hour ahead?
No one knows that. Our listeners don't know that. They don't know where we live. They don't even know we exist.
They know we live in Hawaii.
For all they know, we're just voices in the internet.
For all they know, we are the plasma sphere that was recently found.
But,
for all we know, we're all the friends we made along the way.
Because of
but
us.
They're all dead.
Or none, no friends at all.
Last year, I made a lot of friends. A mighty bunch, those were. But I lost a lot of friends. It all happened during the raid.
The raid. But you know what you can do in that raid? Get natural immunity.
My buddy Inuyasha Sasuke was bleeding out in front of me. And all I could tell him was, it's going to be Dajobu. Inuyasha Sasuke. It's going to be Dajobu.
Where do you get these things?
These are old jokes from when we used to
work out together.
You used to
Or
break out together?
Dorona.
work out.
No, we used to work out together.
Why did I miss this? Why?
A lot of these jokes actually came from me, surprisingly.
It's good. What, were you
I always I was making Richard laugh so much while on the machine, so it was the danger of like him laughing while holding heavy weights in front of him.
You're gonna be next to him and pushing up your glasses, going against his face.
Yeah,
Like,
we made a lot of Area 51 jokes.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
so
were
it
really
was during
good.
that time
Yeah.
in September 2019,
Yeah.
Before the Rona.
A little before. Yeah.
before the Fire Nation attacked.
There was a bunch more that I made up, but we can't
It's
remember
gonna be
them.
Daijo.
That was the best one. 20 minutes into the raid of Area 51, and your friend is bleeding out. So you go up to me and go, "Don't worry, everything will be Dajobu."
But in a southern accent, in a southern twang.
No,
The real
Richard made
raid
it
were
this-
the friends we made along the way. But they
but
all
they're all
died.
dead.
Oh, my stomach. Oh, my soul. Quiet, you.
Gah.
You can't stop me.
Yeah.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, numero ocho. Ready?
Ready?
No.
Begin. Is natural immunity from COVID better than a vaccine? And if you've already had COVID-19, do you still need a vaccine? Experts tackle questions about vaccines immunity. Well, here we go again. Well, you know,
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
Like, I'd say vaccines are still pretty important.
I agree.
Because there's already been I think you just proved it, Mike, but still
jeez.
there was still a recorded fact of somebody getting double COVID, like double clap,
Right.
but you just proved it, I think. Could
I
you
think, yeah,
explain?
I remember this was from our last podcast. I do remember saying that because when the guy got it, they never got a sample of the COVID virus he had,
so
so they couldn't.
negligence, yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
because at that point, everyone getting it, they wouldn't think they didn't really know too much about like that. There's more than one strand, kind of thing. Like there's two. Like right now, I think there's like two types of strands. There's a less contagious one, or I forget what the two were. I just remember like one was like was weaker compared to the other current one. And it was just like, it's possible that the guy, when he got infected again, he might have gotten the second strain after already having the first one.
okay.
So because the scientists didn't have the
Jackie.
the virus that he got from the first time, they're unsure.
Yeah, there's no record, it's like no picture, it didn't exist, it didn't happen.
Yeah. So it's like all conjecture right now. So it's possible he might have gotten both strains now,
Damn it.
or he could have actually gotten the same strain twice.
And it's a fact, 100%, that there's two kinds of COVIDs.
I think there's
Yes.
three. There's three at least, right?
The big three.
I don't know about. I haven't heard about a third one. I just know.
Google,
Yeah, Google will tell us for sure.
where you at? Oh, no results. Damn it. I summon the power of Google. It's like the doctors were saying.
やれやれだぜ。
Imagine Jotaro as a doctor.
I mean, he is. He has a PhD in marine biology.
or a nurse.
I mean, He is.
Yes.
Okay, so it's apparently so the coronavirus family itself there's like multiple of them.
19.
It's a large family. Yes.
Yeah.
The one that's currently ravaging us, I think. It seems like there's 2 so far.
I hear voices.
There's like a strain G and strain L. Strain L is the one from, well, this is from one science article, but of course I can't say anything with 100% proof because there's more goes to the scientists. But I'm just saying from conjecture, like that the one that's in Europe is the one that's like spreading around like crazy, that's infecting everyone
Even
rapidly.
in the US?
Even in the US is the one that's coming straight from Europe, which is the more contagious one. And then the one that originated from like Wuhan, China,
Yes.
even though both were like from there, but like spread towards like the Western US is like the less contagious one.
Yeah.
But its effects are still similar or as strong as
The
the
fast
current one.
Oof.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's just crazy.
Damn colonizers, always making everything worse.
It's like the Spanish Inquisition. You never expect it. Nobody expected the Inquisition.
Where's the soundboard for that, huh?
Giggity. The sound bar.
Yeah,
The sound
where is the
bar.
sound bar, fan man?
Yeah.
Where do we get these bars of sound?
At the bars, at the soup store. Not to be confused with the soup store. And remember, don't buy clothes at the soup store.
Dun dun.
The fact of the day.
So I guess we can all agree with this is everyone should get the vaccine no
Everyone
matter
should,
what.
yeah. Everyone should get the vaccine.
I'd
no
say,
matter
yeah. I
what.
mean, if provided, like if the option is available, because it's going to be, according to present news, it's going to be given away in tiers of importance, right? Or
Yeah.
levels.
And I think Mike fits in tier 1.
And 2, if it doesn't change.
Yes.
I have both. What was the first tier?
Medical and elderly.
See, fan man is very fragile and delicate. So anything could probably kill him.
way.
Fancy? No way. That wasn't fancy at all.
What's the word?
Fragile.
Medical condition. That's it. That was the word I was looking for. Yeah. Depending on how it goes, tier 1, if it doesn't change, because I don't think
have
it's
medical
official yet.
condition. It's hard to get rid of though. It's called being dummy thick.
Yeah. But supposedly the tiers are, at least the supposed tiers, because nothing's official yet for the US,
Yeah.
that the first wave is people over the age of 65, people with health conditions, and I think first responders or like people in the medical field.
Yep.
And then the second wave is people that work in essential.
Yeah, you'd be the second tier. Definitely.
I'm in both first and
Richard.
second.
Yeah, and Richard.
Yeah, I'm in both first and second. I do have a medical condition.
Being too thick?
Besides that, Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but the sound of my butt cheeks keep alerting the guards.
As you push your glasses up.
Shing.
Oh, I'm blinded.
Oh no, now I remember the saying. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I'm so dummy thick that the sound of my butt cheeks keep alerting the guards.
Perfectly timed. Oh man, you really make me want to get some Taco Bell though.
No! Fight it.
No,
I want some cheesy gordita crunch. Hashtag not sponsored.
Fight it, Richard.
but we could be if we got some Taco Bell.
Dude, I would love to be sponsored by Taco Bell.
Imagine being sponsored by Taco. Can that be the goal? To be sponsored by Taco Bell one day?
I would be okay with that because then I could say, don't you just love these cheesy gordita crunch with all their meaty goodness and the sauce along with the lettuce that they put on top?
Whoa. You're giving this for free. Stop. They had to sponsor us first.
Oh, right. But it's just a little taste so that Taco Bell can sponsor us because as they can see, I would be a very good advocate for getting free Taco Bell because I want Taco Bell food right now.
I just want a Chihuahua.
I also want a Crunchwrap Supreme. and a beef burrito, not a bean burrito, beef.
You're not a vegetarian, are you, Mike?
No, I love all things meat in my mouth. Phrasing.
Wait, you freezing or the food?
No, phrasing. Phrasing. Phrasing.
You sure you didn't mean freezing? Because like they keep their food frozen. I mean, no, it's fresh, right? Taco Bell sponsors.
I was about to say you're about to make us lose our sponsorship with Taco Bell.
Not Subway,
we can't lose what we don't have.
Well, no, we just lost our chances of getting one.
Nah, they won't hear this.
You never know. One day they'll be like, let's sponsor those guys.
Marcos can edit me out to say, I love Taco Bell.
There you go. You made the cut and the sound now.
Anyway, speaking of sponsorships, hey, Google.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
Google wants you to complete simple tasks for hard cash in its new app.
Oh, yeah?
If you ever wanted to work for Google, now's your best chance. The company has a new app called TaskMate that lets you earn money by completing tasks such as taking pictures of storefronts or recording short video voice clips. You could also earn some money and use that money to go buy Taco Bell. Sponsored by Taco Bell.
No, we're not.
Good.
Stop saying that we're sponsored by Taco Bell.
We're not.
I know. It's
illegal.
Dream. Hashtag not sponsored.
It all sounds sus to me. I don't know.
It sounds like they just want you to collect data to be a simp for them.
It sounds like voyeurism, but like
for
you
data,
get paid to do it. Yeah. I feel like Google already has way too much data about me. I don't want to give them any more.
You know, you guys heard that I had a Google Assistant in my phone.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't really like having assistants in my phone. Like I've never used Bixby, and every time I accidentally swipe all the way left, and it says like, "Do you want to update Bixby?"
So you have a Samsung device. You've just exposed yourself.
I do.
Okay. So do I. So the only one that we don't know of is Mike, and we're not going to expose him.
Well, you see, Mike has an iPhone.
Oh.
It's an iPhone because he has really bad eyes. He wears glasses, so he has to have an EYE phone.
EYE.
God damn it, where did I hear that joke from before? Is that a Rumble Tumble game?
No, it's not from Mr. Rough and Tumble, previously known as Rough and Tumble.
Jokes, man, jokes.
I know I've heard that joke though before. I just can't remember where.
Quiet.
You can stop whipping Richard now.
Yeah.
Richard is at half mast right now, probably.
But yeah, the whole collecting data.
Look, after talking about your mom so much, I'm already at full mast. Like the moon.
Silence.
Like the moon, she also raises me at night.
The moon rises like you. No.
Link, the blood moon is rising.
Wait, he goes evil, right? In the blood moon?
No.
Oh.
That's Breath of the Wild. Just enemies
do you
just
think
respawn.
Link is a werewolf or something?
No, I think it's Sonic that I'm confusing.
You think Link will ever turn into a werewolf? Like they would actually make a game where Link just turns into a werewolf at his own whenever he wants?
Sounds
you think
like
Nintendo would actually do that?
Sounds like a game full of padding and fluff.
Sponsored, not sponsored by Nintendo.
And Nintendo sponsors.
Sega.
Wow, Nintendo would hell would freeze over before Nintendo would sponsor us.
Or Sega.
I mean,
we could sponsor Sega now.
Oh, they sponsor anyone.
Is this Sega going bankrupt?
That's what I'm saying. We can sponsor Sega.
Damn, I wanted to go to the Sega arcade.
Well, you can't. Although maybe you could help Google.
Yeah, and maybe you could by helping Google. I imagine Richard walking down the street with the 70s music. How does that one go? Like, I will survive. Ha 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 ha. Stay alive. Stay alive. In the suit. Stay alive. And we're demonetized.
Hooray!
Wait,
It's not like we were going to earn money anyway.
No, you're right.
We're all broke. Man, if only we started some kind of entrepreneur business or something.
You're right. That would be amazing. It would be nice if our small entrepreneur business became a big business at some point and a recognizable brand.
Yeah, and it became vital to the economy that we must nurture both.
Oh my god, these guys. Oh, where's my whip?
Listen,
wait, how is your whip store coming? Along, Mark. Ow! I hear it's been quite the lashing business recently.
We are slashing prices, if you will.
Is it helping urban entrepreneurs and small businesses where they may be able to originate and operate differently?
Maybe.
But I'm sure in order for them to flourish, they're going to require some resources, right? And professional expertise.
Yes.
That needs to be applied evenly. Yet they're both vital to Main Street. Why Main Street? But what about neighborhoods? And what about the cities to be able to refinance them?
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
Have you thought about that?
No, not really. No.
Wow.
See, these are the questions that I don't think of that, Mike and Richard make me think.
I'm so sorry. You're so kind.
As I'm whipping you.
We live in a society.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying that, well, nowadays with considering how COVID is, there's a lot of more services that people don't have to rent out physically to provide their goods and services, aka Instacart. Instacart doesn't have an actual store that you go get your groceries, but you do have a workforce that moves around and provides this services. And what else? How's the t-shirt shop been going? They're probably popping, people trying to get clothes for the holidays. Even now, specifically now with the holidays, since
Black Friday was pretty good.
It was crazy, yeah.
And now you can get one of our shirts too at
insert web address here.
Yeah. All for the low price of $9.99. You can have our logos with some of our old slogan sayings, such as "Here's the whip" or "Ada Ada."
I need to make those. Here's the whip. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you guys, commission you guys for an Ada
or
shirt,
our fan favorite design, whip
sound like the Batman one. Whip. Slash and Richard with his pleasure
No, we do not. That is remember, we do not condone violence unless it's with a whip. Wait, what?
And unless it's consensual.
Remember, it's sensual.
Yes.
And sexual.
Yes.
Wait, what?
No, correct. You're correct.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys.
What?
Hashtag not sponsored. And now introducing our new logo. Hashtag not sponsored. Brought to you by Sponsored. Taco Bell, sponsor us.
Please, we beg. No, we will not beg. We have more honor.
I will say though, this is an interesting topic that I would expect the Richard to start talking more about too.
Food?
What?
Entrepreneurs and big business and small business.
How is it a topic that I would start talking about?
No. I feel like you would have talked more about how we need to bring down our big capitalist society.
Comrade.
Oh.
We must charge to Bezos 17 houses and take all that is taken from the people.
What are you gonna what is it? Are you gonna pillage? What is it? How does it go, Mike?
Pledge your allegiance?
Yeah, we're going to guillotine no jutsu him.
We're going to plunder the field and pillage the women?
Oh, no. You're going to rape the fields and pillage the women.
That's what you're talking about, Mike? Richard?
Yeah.
Just to be clear, listeners, it sounds like he's saying something else, but he's actually saying rape. He really likes giving people back scratches, just so we're clear.
No, not the people, the fields, like the literal fields, the ground.
Yeah.
Rake the fields.
Because the people are going to be laying down on the fields after you pillage them.
And this is definitely explicit.
I mean, in a way, that's what big businesses are doing to the people's pockets.
I mean, and considering with the whole thing of people getting the subsidies right now from the government, has it been proven to be helpful?
No,
not in the way as how the people hoped. Because all that money that's supposed to still go for people is still somehow being sent off to the big companies. And even though the idea of trickle down economics is that the big businesses will take that money and give it to their own company and the people, does not work because they just keep pocketing it for themselves.
I think Mike asked a very basic question the other day that sums it up. Trickle down economics. It's like, what would you do if you suddenly got a whole bunch of money?
Not trickle it down.
Keep it
that's
for yourself?
sure. Yeah.
I'll give it to your employees.
That was, yes. It's like, what would Jesus do?
It's like, there's like here's like the very single thing you can say to just basically disprove that trickle down economics works. If you tell someone, if you have found $100, what would you do with that money? If their first thing say keep it, there you go.
Spend it on some dojins.
Yeah.
Specifically on dojins, not on mainstream manga. No. You gotta support the starving.
Gotta support the indie devs.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the whole thing with trickle down economics. People are very greedy.
Plus, we gotta get that metamorphosis too, hey baby.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I feel like that's a good changer. We went to topics, food, always about food, and now anime. This is the anime section.
Like you cut, G.
That's not anime.
Like you cut, G.
How about that?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't realize that was a soundboard. I thought you were saying I like your cut, G.
Do I sound like this individual right here?
Like you cut, G.
No, right?
No.
But I for a moment, I thought you were.
One more thing.
What about that one?
Say it, Richard. I know you want to say it. Say it.
Jackie. Ow.
So, winter? No, we're not in winter yet. Fall, and the fall 2020, right?
It's basically winter.
Basically,
winter.
but not really. So, what have you guys been watching this since the last time we all talked?
Well, we have a great show for you. It's the show that Fanman. I mean, Mike. What's your name again?
I go under both.
Your name? He goes under Mikhail.
I have many names, none of which are true.
Secret. His name is actually true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So, Mike introduced me. Well, he himself watched this anime first, and then he introduced me and another friend to it. It's called Grand Blue Dreaming. Now, this anime is about scuba diving. And by that, I mean, if scuba diving was getting drunk at college parties and drinking lots and lots of oolong tea, right, Fanman? You love oolong tea.
Oh my God, I love it. No, I actually love the water. I love water.
Yeah, water.
Yeah.
It's the same color, right?
Yeah. It's just flammable.
Yeah. Do you want to break it down for him?
break it down now.
How do I break it down? Let's see. So the setting of the story is that it's a guy who's going off to college at a like at another town where his uncle lives. So he's basically living at his uncle's diving shop. Yes, his uncle. His uncle's diving shop.
One more thing.
Where his uncle owns a diving store.
Yes.
But it's also used as a club for diving for people in university who are interested in diving.
Is this a sport? Exclusively dive, not to swim?
Hold on, we'll get to it. So the idea is that this guy who's pretty much kind of like afraid of like swimming because he doesn't really know,
Okay.
has to learns the beauty of diving. But
Not
here's the thing.
Yes.
I can tell you one thing for sure. It's definitely not a dry anime.
Yeah. It's the guy ends up learning how to dive. Just not really into the
Dodge,
water.
Dip.
He dives into alcohol.
Alcoholism.
In a way. So pretty much this show is more about, it's a slice of life anime that shows you like everything crazy that happens during drinking parties, college parties.
So this is
Well,
not
like-
a shonen, right?
No.
No, it's
not a
it's
shonen,
a
no.
slice of life.
It's a slice of life with a lot of comedy.
It's a comedy
probably
slice of life. Yeah.
it is probably one of the most funniest shows I have watched. Every episode I have died laughing.
Like
It is-
Konosuba?
I haven't watched Konosuba, so I can't say.
I would imagine it's as funny as Konosuba. Yeah.
Oh, what's the name of this again?
Grand
Blue Dreaming.
Oh. And does he learn how to swim?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
He learns how to scuba dive.
He learns how to dive, dip, and dodge.
He learns how to dive into alcohol.
Dodge the police.
Yeah. So remember, the best thing about this anime is that throughout the show, they had to remind you that it's about diving because they barely do that.
I think the biggest gap was like 6 episodes where there wasn't anything to do with diving.
Oh yeah, and also the main character is trying to find a girlfriend too.
And the main cast spends most of the time naked.
Yeah,
Is this not a doujin or a hentai?
No, it's
No.
not. It's a comedy.
it is not. It's a comedy.
There's gotta be doujins.
Oh, definitely. Without question.
Hundreds even.
Probably. But I kind of wish I kind of hope that they announce the second season because it's too good not to animate a
When
second
did
season.
this show come out? When did it come out?
2 years ago. That's the problem.
2018?
Yeah,
think-
2018.
Yeah. Or at least around that time.
Damn. Damn. Do they do a lot of marketing towards, or do you think they're sponsored by any alcoholic beverages? Maybe even Red Bull or Monster?
No.
Missed opportunity.
No.
Okay. What about you, Richard? And what show have you been catching up or watching?
What show have I been watching? Well, it's not really anime.
It's a
But-
soap opera. I know it.
Sure, some could call it a soap opera. Some could call it, a live event.
Huh?
Some could call it a live event. A soap opera. A lot of people live under one roof. It's a group thing, Very, very colorful and bright, like a hologram, like a holographic card. Someone
know
call it
Okay.
Holo Live.
Don't
So
you
I've
do
been
this again.
I've been really into VTubers recently.
Of course. I mean, who hasn't been watching Project Melody, right?
Me.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I like following her shenanigans and also Iron Mouse.
oh yeah. Iron Mouse just got 200K.
Dollars?
Yeah, did you see that they started? No. Subs. Did you see that they started V Shoujo?
No way.
Iron Mouse, Melody, Nyanners, what's the other chick?
Bunny Ayumi.
Silver something?
Oh, Silver Fox.
Yeah, Silver Fox.
Bunny
and-
Ayumi.
Is Bunny part of it?
I mean, they were doing something with Lost Pause. They were reading anime and they were acting up, reading each voice line. They were doing the poetry club or something like that.
Uh-huh.
It was funny. And then both Project Melody and another guy were doing Nekopara with
Oh,
Lost
nice.
Pause.
Was it the unrestricted Nekopara?
No, the PG-13 for Twitch.
Sadness.
I know they were going all out though.
Yeah, so
Wait,
so I've been really into VTubers and like with HoloLive EN, being a thing now. It's really cool because I think like, especially with quarantine, I think this year was like the year for VTubers to explode in popularity.
I don't remember when I started watching it. I just know I just was watching it before I even knew they were VTubers. I agree, though. I'm trying to say I agree. Like, oh, I'm watching Iron Mouse. Like, Iron Mouse was a staple thing that I would watch eventually, or Project Melody.
I am so glad I never got into the VTuber
I got into
life.
the English ones secondary to like the Japanese ones.
There's Japanese ones?
Yeah.
Oh. Who was saying the N word? Like there were VTubers saying N word.
That was Miko Sakura.
You gotta share me that one. I want to watch it.
It's only because she didn't know that it was a bad word.
Oh, she's Japanese.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
So-
yeah.
She was just
so-
playing GTA 5 and was just.
I know
mimicking
exactly what
they
he's
said.
talking about.
Yeah.
Was she good? Is she good at video games?
She's a self-proclaimed elite gamer.
Oh, self-proclaimed.
So no.
So-
Exactly.
Does she speak the English well?
Yeah, she loves saying "fuck."
And that tone.
Fuck you.
She's playing GTA 5, huh?
I think she's doing a replay of it.
Okay. PC?
Mhm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to introduce you, Marcos, to HoloLive so you can
I need to
see.
introduce you to Project Melody, Iron Mouse, and Bunny Ayumi.
Oh, I know about them already.
Oh, I've met them. This is no. I
What?
have their business cards and dojins.
Like
You
I
know,
said,
might as well-
they started a VTuber group with the addition of two new girls. It's called V Shoujo.
I want to. Oh,
You should look it up.
Share me. I'm
I'm mostly a HoloLive guy.
Yeah, you gotta share me though the stuff. Your
Your stash.
Damn it! I was stuttering so much.
Gladly.
I was nervous.
So yeah, so that's been taking up my like anime watching time, just watching VTuber clips.
Why not both?
I don't have two screens.
Oh, true. And for me, I've been trying to catch up with Great Teacher Onizuka, but I just cry too much. I'm a baby.
Oh no.
And
It's
then
okay.
it's 90s and
It's
it's
okay,
a
buddy.
nice fan service. I like it. I like it.
A simple man. You see good fan service. You like.
You sound like a man holding your cup of wine. It's like a fine wine. You sniff it, you let it breathe, and then you swallow.
That's what she said.
Yes. But I've also been watching the Misfit Demon Lord.
Ooh, that was a good one. Have you finished it?
I finished all over it.
I'm so glad that spoiler turned out to be spoiler.
Yes. And
That was a good show.
and then friend time, spoiler, friends fight.
Yeah.
Spoiler, shell spoiler, double teaming, spoiler. Two become one, spoiler.
Yeah, they're like fusion form is so cool too. I'm glad they both decided, yeah, let's just share him. And I love how his mom just every time she's like, oh my gosh, another girl? You have so many
he's not
wives.
even legal age. He's not even one, I think.
Yeah, he's only a month old.
He's
So to give you a premise about what this is, Fanman, what's the title again? I forget the
the
title.
Misfit Demon
Yeah.
King.
The Misfit Demon King is about
And it's all dubbed, so the voice acting is on point.
I probably don't watch this song.
so it's about a demon king who is reincarnated, and as soon as he's reincarnated as a baby, the first thing he says is, "No, my name is." I forgot his name.
Anus Voldigold. Anus Voldigold.
Anus Voldigold. And in this fantasy world, people can be reincarnated if they keep what's called a source, which is like
Their souls, I guess.
kind of like their souls and also like their magic output. So this dude is OP.
With a
And
big
so
O and a big P.
Yep, big O,
P.
big P, big P.
Big P energy. Big D energy.
Yeah, like
Biggest.
like harem, big P, and everybody's okay with it.
Like 10,000 and 10,000 plus.
So every episode is him dunking on everybody else around
Yes,
him.
yes, that's a good analogy.
Like the first episode, he this like arrogant prick like messes with a friend he just met. So he challenges them a fight, and the way he beats this arrogant prick is he just kills him, resurrects him, kills him, resurrects him, kills him, resurrects him until the guy gives up.
The first one, but the first way that he super beats him, he's like, I won't even move my muscles. I won't even move from where I'm standing. Okay, how does it beat him? With his heartbeat.
Yep.
Boom, beats him up. Like talk with your chest, huh?
That's the perfect example of talking with the chest. So yeah, it's a really fun. It's kind of like One Punch Man, but for like, a fantasy world.
Fantasy world, yeah.
Mhm.
I like the dunking analogy though. And he comes in, he's like dunking on 2-year-olds. Boom. Even though he's the 1-year-old.
Not even one, just a month old.
Oh, sorry. Even worse. What else?
So there is another anime that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
It's one that's starting up tomorrow, actually, and I'm sure a lot of people know about it. A lot of people know,
the meat
hear
suits.
about it.
The meat suits, right?
No,
Oh.
What?
it's a very popular one. Everyone knows about it, and it's called
Dr. Piedra?
no, not Dr. Piedra. That comes out next month.
The Jaeger.
Yep. Attack on Titan Season 4, aka the final season.
AKA
This
The
will be the
last
season
push.
that'll end the entire story of everything that's happening in Attack on Titan.
the meat suit Gundams.
Although, of course, by the time people probably hear about this, it might be already out.
And about like a Gundam. I mean like a Titan.
Right. So that means people already know when this was recorded.
Yes.
Oh man, did you see last week's episode of Attack on Titan season 4? Wasn't it great?
Yeah.
The way they swam across the ocean to get to that island.
Spoiler.
No, this is the future.
The future
This
is
is the
now.
future past. The future is in the past. Onwards, Ayoshima.
Like the stars.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, that one I'm
Oh.
also excited for. Mr. Stoned.
Dr. Piedra.
I feel like he's a descendant of Johnny Bravo.
Dr. Piedra?
Yes.
Senku?
Thank you, yeah.
How is he a descendant of Johnny Bravo?
The hairstyle, I just need him to do poses.
Oh.
Hey there, mama.
I think there's a difference between
There you go.
a pompadour versus onion head. A leek.
A leak.
Well, if you have a leak, you better plug it up.
And then I
Oh,
like
yeah,
the little song that the guy does to do the
Hoo-ha-hoo.
yeah.
Cool,
that one.
cool.
When he's doing the little patties to make the batteries. Remember?
Patties to make the batteries.
In Dr. Stone.
I don't remember.
That he's
One of my
like,
favorite clips from Dr. Stone is
Yes.
when he's making the not a light bulb, but just the first
Invention?
light source.
oh,
And then he asks Chrome, do you fear the night? No, do you fear the darkness?
yeah. Well, darkness was in Konosuba, so I guess no.
She was also on Tula Brew.
True. And what did he say?
And Chrome was like, yeah, of course. And then he just goes like, and Senku goes like, well, in my era, there is no darkness. And then
Swish.
it does the light source, and it's like the first time that there was light again after however many thousands of years that humans were.
5,000 years. 5,700, I think.
Yeah.
It's like you kept count, Mike.
Yeah.
Fuck, now I want some cola.
What else? I mean,
What did he say? He says he wants some good old fashioned cola. Why? He said he's gonna blow up the truck. We could just walk around it, but all right.
hey, shoot him a warning round, a warning shot, sir. This is an M32 grenade launcher. I know what I said. Now shoot a warning shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's another series that's actually airing right now, and I've already mentioned it to Marcos before the podcast began.
Can you get me one?
But it's called Talentless Nana.
Oh yeah.
All I can say about it, it's My Hero Academia meets Among Us. You might have heard about it on Gigux video if you watch him too.
Gigux? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I know what I said. Giguk.
No, you said Gigux. That's why I was grilling you.
Have you ever seen any of Gigax's wife Sid Snaps videos?
I mean, that was a whole shenanigans back in her day. But back in her day, 2016.
Her videos are wild.
You know what she does. We all know what she does.
Yeah.
She should report to her church.
No, there's no need for that. Not there.
They wouldn't want her there. Only boys. Too much?
Nah, not enough.
Oh.
Let's go double or nothing.
Oh. Repent.
Or is that word? It took too long.
I dodged it this time. Oh yeah.
You're dodging?
I'm missing. Yeah.
What are you, Johnny Bravo?
Ooh. And this is what you called an ascended sinner, or a super sinner too.
That's too.
Yeah.
And this is to go even further beyond. This is Super Sinner 3.
Who decided that?
Me.
Don't tell me what to do!
So, what do we call this form? A super duper sinner. Well, if she's a super duper sinner, then I'll just have to be a super D duper sinner.
Good times.
Nut.
Now we all know Marcos gets his nut after whipping Richard.
さよなら。エクスプローズ
Nut.
That's not. She's not main girl, but personally, darkness. I don't fear the darkness. I welcome her. Like
What
me
are you,
being,
Thanos?
like me being in the hot tub and welcome darkness, right, Richard?
Yeah, you mean like when you drink too much and go into a hot tub and then you start passing out because your blood is thinned?
Just get good.
It's over. It's over 9.
It's over 9. That's all I'm going to leave it at.
Just get good. Just drink more. Remember, we do not advocate drunk driving or drinking till you get intoxicated and you can't walk around anymore. Be responsible.
We do advocate Mike drinking.
And this is to go even further beyond.
Nut.
Do you think he told Chi Chi that?
You think Chichi took it though?
Probably. I mean, she had 2 kids, so most definitely.
At least twice.
Yeah. Can you just imagine now, for all your viewers out there, just think of Goku's voice. Just
Which
think of
one?
Goku's
The Japanese
voice.
one or the?
Wait. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I forgot. We have been watching an anime.
You have.
In fact, we've ascended, Marcos.
Okay, which one?
I've ascended.
Which one? Breathe.
I am now speed running anime.
Oh, yes. We have discovered a new form of anime.
Is it like short clips?
Oh, no.
So
It's like you're taking your clothes off with your voice.
We both ascended past what any normal human
we
would
decided
consider.
to rewatch Zatch Bell the other day.
No.
Now,
Is it
here's the
dubbed?
thing. No, it's
No.
subbed.
Oh,
Here's the
you
thing.
animals.
We got to
Wrong
episode
person.
2.
No, you say.
We got to episode 2, and Mike
Was it
said,
half
"I remember this episode."
After
He
12
was a half
years?
mast. He
Well,
remembered it.
literally,
Okay, hold on. Let's tell
10
the story,
years ago,
please.
we did this conversation 10 years ago, over 10 years ago in high school. And that was 10 years ago for Zatch. Oh, maybe 8 years for Zatch Bell.
All right, here's the thing. We decided to rewatch Zatch Bell because the English dub never finished. So we were watching the original Japanese, which is actually complete. So
Yes,
Richard,
yes.
finish telling your story.
So we got to episode 2, this hospital episode. Mike and our other friend that we were watching with both
Spoilers
said
for
they
all
remembered.
those listeners that don't know
No.
what Zatch Bell is.
Well, it was mostly me. if I
Yeah,
remember.
they said that they remembered this episode. So we started joking around about skipping the episode. you know? No need to watch it. It's technically filler, you know. It is a long series, 100 and some odd episodes.
You like to tease yourselves?
That's right. And then I brought up the proposition, jokingly, why not we just watch it at 2 times speed?
No.
Yes.
And you know if we did? We
goes
did exactly
took your
that.
clothes off. Wait, what?
I mean, we did the anime watching equivalent of that. We put the timer to 2 times 2 speed and watched the entire episode at times 2 speed.
How was it?
We thought it was a joke. But at the end, by the end of the episode, as we watched more and more, and we got the episode, every beat of the episode, only quicker.
You went for a longer
And we looked at the
rounds.
clock. That's right. And we said, we just watched an entire 20-minute episode in 10 minutes.
No. What about the ads?
Let's do
Probably
it
even
again.
less. Probably even less because we cut the opening and the outro out.
Yeah.
My God.
We said, let's do it again.
Oh.
So we then decided, all right, let's watch it at 1.5 speed.
That's more normal.
So we've been watching Zatch Bell, depending on if the episode is a slice of life episode or a story heavy episode. We've been watching the series at times 2 speed, times 1.5 speed, and times 1.25 when it's a serious episode, and we need to cry and all that.
I meant you guys see each other holding your arms, shivering,
Exactly.
holding a Kleenex box, and then
We cry for 2 seconds and then continue on because we're speed running this show. So in the matter of 6 watch sessions for about 3
Wait,
3
hours
hours,
each.
give or take?
do you guys do this in person?
No.
Over Discord.
This is COVID time. What are you talking about in person? That's illegal.
Yeah.
I
the
feel
heck,
like you
man?
guys would do that. You know, with
I mean, we
skirt
would,
the
No,
lines and be together.
we are responsible anime watchers.
You wear
We watch
rubber-
responsibly.
Yes.
So in the matter of a few 6 or so sessions of 3 hours each, give or take,
Damn.
we have watched.
Guys,
What episode are we up to?
3-hour rounds.
We're
Damn.
I think we're close to somewhere in the 60s.
Yes. So after we finish that spell, I'm going to go back and watch old and long anime that I hadn't watched or haven't really want to watch because they're too long, and I'm going to watch them at one point. I've already watched Eva. I'm going to watch them at 1.5 speed.
What are you gonna watch? Any ideas?
Yes.
And what?
I'm going to watch the legendary, what is it called? Legendary Galactic Heroes.
Oh, Legend of Galact.
Yes,
The
that
Legend
one.
of Legendary Galactic. So I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
Legend of the Galactic Heroes.
There you go.
I'll watch that one. I might even watch One Piece.
And catch up in 3 months, even at that speed.
Even less.
Maybe
Look, I only have
Because
953 episodes to watch.
by that much, 1,000. Damn.
well, if you go by this math, if you watch at 1.5 speed or maybe even 2 speed because this is Toei.
2.0 speed, yeah.
Yeah, 2.0 speed because this is Toei.
And we skip the 5-minute recaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the intros and outros.
So
and ads.
so really you're watching about 7 minutes of One Piece, maybe even less. So within 1 hour, how many episodes would you be able to watch? Going by math.
Oh, I can't math right now.
Oh, that's the wrong math I just did. 60 minutes divided by 7.
Yes.
You can watch, I think, about 8 episodes in 1 hour. So imagine within the 3-hour setting, you can watch 24 episodes.
That's not even a season. That's half a season.
Depending on which arc you're at.
Oh, arc. There you go. That's even divided.
So
in
what
arcs.
I'm getting at with this, Marcos, is that you need to experience watching anime at 1.25 speeds. And then you need to tell me how your experience is, and you need to tell me if you've also ascended.
I feel like if anything, you've just accelerated your path towards ascending. You're not ascended. Ascended is to be that you're reading mangas about the series.
I have been meaning to get back into reading manga.
Oh,
I sometimes read manga. It depends on the show. I did read all of Berserk in about a month or less.
Yeah, I read these unusual manga. They're called Dao Hins, I think.
Dao Hinti?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Quincy's. I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah. So you could, for all of you viewers out there who want to achieve this kind of level of anime watching, just start off with 1.25 speed.
Start soon. But if you're daring, you could go 1.5, or if you're really daring, 2.0. But you'll soon start to realize,
right?
You'll soon start to realize that at 1.5 speed, sometimes an episode might still be slow, so you might end up speeding it up to 2.0.
And that's the scary part. Mike has often said 1.5 is kind of slow now.
Wait, what?
Yeah. When we're watching at 1.5 speed.
1.5?
Yeah. At 1.5 speed, I pretty much just go, this is getting slow. Can we speed it up? Because it's like, I've gotten up to the point.
It's the scariest part is when we watch it at normal pace, it's like we're watching a slideshow.
Paint dry.
It's too slow.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to watch Cardcaptor Sakura then.
Yeah, I would be down.
Mm-hmm.
The Japanese one, not the dub.
So yeah, this is a level probably untapped. Not too many people know about this or even attempted. But once you start getting used to this,
I think it's really dumb. They're too afraid. They don't know. They don't know
the true power.
What they're missing.
Just imagine the amount of anime you can now watch at this kind of speed.
That watch list, you're going to beat it up.
Yeah.
You're going to own that watch list. That watch list won't exist after you use ×2 speed no jutsu.
Although I do recommend this might not work as well with comedy shows because comedy does rely on timing. And speeding things up might kind of like throw the timing off on those things.
Imagine watching Key and Peele at 2x speed.
It might be funny, but in a different sense. Because remember, one of the biggest things about comedy is timing.
Or horror movies at 2x speed.
That might also actually ruin the horror aspect to it. It's also based on time. Because sometimes you kind of have to like get that person to like a false sense of security before you scare them. And it's also those tense parts.
I mean, imagine.
But if they're done well, because the director has to be mindful of doing that. Because if they're not, then it just sucks. So there are some drawbacks to it.
The risks are worth the reward, though.
Yes.
As I stroke my beard, my non-existent beard.
Mm-hmm. Although, do be prepared for people to start talking in a higher pitched voice.
I mean, they're already doing Japanese. What am I saying? Everyone talks differently.
Like we all talk in a high pitched voice.
Oh, like that, huh?
Speak for yourself. This is my real voice.
What are you, goofy now? Yeah.
Oh, don't make me snap my fingers. I will erase you, Goofy, and everything around you.
You can't. You're contractually obligated to keep me around, Mickey.
I'll just erase you and create another you.
You know, Maxie won't allow it, Mickey.
Oh, that's what you think. Because I'm going to erase them. The Maxie you have is not your original Maxie. It's a third Maxie.
No, not my boy, Mickey. Not
That's
my boy.
Right. That's not even your second original. That's the third one.
It's a remedy.
Darn you, Mickey. First you take my wife. Now you take my boy. What else are you going to take from me?
What about your brother Pluto?
Well, here's the thing, Goofy. I never took... Here's the thing, Goofy. I never took your wife. You never had one to begin with.
Anna.
This is riveting drama. And scene.
Go.
Thank you for joining us on our podcast. Next week, you get to hear the sounds of Richard getting whipped constantly by Marcos.
Hey.
At least it's better than a shank.
Oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me come over there right now.
No, please, not again.
And that
Oh,
concludes
it's happening right now.
No.
And that concludes this podcast,
run.
listeners. Thank you very much. This
Get
is
back
Marcos,
here!
signing out, and this is Richard over here running away, and Mike
Help me.
chasing.
Help me.
Get back here!
No.
I will shake you!
Ah.
Bye bye now.
Thank you for having us. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
This is the
Goodbye,
audio
everyone.
theater. Hi there. Thank you for tuning into the LTS podcast. All the notes and more can be found in the description. By the way, we have a social media page where content is posted regularly. Feel free to reach out at us through there or via email. Both are found in the description. When you support the show, we have a merch store where you can buy an item that you like. If buying merch is not your thing and you just want to support the show directly, we also have links to those too, if you'd like. Thank you. Also, every comment is really appreciated. Credits in the description as well. Peace. Hi there. Thank you for tuning into the LTS podcast. All the notes and more can be found in the description. By the way, we have a social media page where content is posted regularly. Feel free to reach out at us through there or via email. Both are found in the description. When you support the show, we have a merch store where you can buy an item that you like. If buying merch is not your thing and you just want to support the show directly, we also have links to those too, if you'd like. Thank you. Also, every comment is really appreciated. Credits in the description as well. Peace.